Righty then. Successful Indie Author, 5-Minute Focus, episode 1082. The Beauty of Waiting in a World of Instant Gratification. There's Stanley, he's back there sleeping. Sometimes now is not the right time. And with instant gratification, we have a tendency to fall into the trap of must succeed now, must have this now. I did that for a lot of years, probably decades even. And you know what? Sometimes now is not the right time. May seem like it because so many people take the risk, no reward, carpe diem. No, sometimes it's better just to sit back. And it's hard to tell people that now may not be the best time to be an author. Just because you don't have enough experience, you have too much pressure, because hey, you have to provide for your family. And maybe you can't write full time like you need to. Maybe you can't dedicate the time. But give it 5 years. Wait until the kids are in school. Wait until the kids are out of school. Whatever works for you. Wait until you retire from that day job. Oh my God, you can dabble, but you don't have to go all in and torpedo yourself and put too much pressure on yourself. Because understand, if you went full-time author today, the 1st of April, the first of the month, the soonest you would get a paycheck for your books is 3 months, 90 days from now. That's the soonest. If you don't have the book out there, well, you have to write the book. And then from whenever you publish it, you get 60 to 90 days from then when you get paid. So can you go 3 months without a paycheck? Got to be thinking about those things. Sometimes now is not the right time. Oh, I just lost my job. I'm going to write full time. Desperation is a bad business plan. Are you a good writer? Are you writing words that people want to read? And that takes practice. You get paid for your practice. So if you're writing a good story, even if it's not technically great, you can still make enough money to get you through until you can write that great story that's technically great too. Understand that leaning forward is the first movement in falling flat on your face. So lean forward to move forward, but not lean forward to then tumble. You don't want to do that. Planning and preparing for the right time, that's just learning about writing, learning about the business, dabbling, getting those stories behind you. It's not easy to write a book. If you're here, you're listening, you've written books, or you're thinking about writing a book, write that book, get it done, find out everything it takes. See if you still love it after slaving away at the computer, writing, rewriting, and finally getting a full book done. Is it for you? Are you going to dive right into that next book? I finished a book that took me almost 3 months to write, which is long for me. I usually can write a book in a month, but it took me 3 months to write that book. And what did I do? The next day, started the next book, even though that other book, it's off to editing. It'll be working with her for a month probably, and working with fans, start a different giveaway, do different things, promote a past book, promote a book that was published 4 years ago, and still writing that next book. All of that is now the right time for you to be doing all of that stuff. Well, no, build your backlist. Build your backlist first while you're preparing yourself to dive in to do everything it takes to be a successful professional author. The race is yours to win, especially if you're the only one running. If you're running against other people, you're going to have problems, because then now you have the competition mindset, and understand as an indie author, you're only competing against yourself. You're finding readers, you're writing stories that they want to read, you're writing next story that they want to read. They can't wait for that next story. That's when you start realizing that success is within your grasp. Write the good stories and then get them out there. But now may not be the right time. Gauge it. So when you can dive in and start hitting that publishing button, that it's right for you, even if it's only one a year, because, hey, I've got my day job. I like my day job, right? That's great. Do it that way. Manage the risk. Don't put all of that risk and all of the stress on you to provide. And, oh, by the way, this is a profession that I've never been in before, but I'm diving all in. Well, think about the last profession and everything you did to be professional in it. As a lawyer, I went to school for 3 years and then still had to do other stuff in order to do anything related to being a lawyer. 3 years of training before taking that first next step as an author. How much time have you invested in order to be a professional. Get yourself set up to win and then run against yourself, and you're going to find that it's a whole lot easier race to win. Peace, fellow humans.